Have you ever wondered how some leaders thrive in uncertainty while others falter? Welcome to our exploration of leading through ambiguity. Today we're diving into how leaders can not only survive but thrive in the face of uncertainty. The world around us is ever-changing. Like the shifting sands of a desert or the rolling waves of the ocean, life is in constant motion. And with that motion comes uncertainty. Uncertainty is a part of life, as inevitable as the change of seasons. It's not something to fear, but a reality to accept and navigate. This is particularly true in the realm of leadership. Leaders are often tasked with guiding their teams through uncharted territories, facing challenges that are new, complex, and sometimes downright intimidating. But here's the thing, uncertainty doesn't have to be a roadblock. On the contrary, it can be a catalyst for growth, innovation, and transformation. Embracing ambiguity means acknowledging that we don't have all the answers, and that's okay. It means being open to new possibilities even when the path ahead isn't clear. Think about it. When we have all the answers, we stop asking questions. We stop learning. We stop growing. But when we embrace the unknown, we invite curiosity, creativity, and innovation. We open ourselves to new ideas, new solutions, and new paths forward. As a leader, embracing ambiguity is more than just a mindset. It's a skill, a tool, a strategy. It's about being comfortable with not knowing, with the understanding that the unknown can lead to unexpected opportunities and breakthroughs. It's about building resilience and agility, about being able to adapt and pivot in response to change. Leadership is not about having all the answers. It's about asking the right questions, fostering an environment of curiosity and learning, and guiding your team through the maze of uncertainty towards a brighter future. So, let's delve into this fascinating topic. Let's explore how leaders can embrace ambiguity, navigate uncertainty, and lead their teams to success in a changing world. The real test of leadership lies not in avoiding ambiguity, but in how you navigate it. Picture this, a seasoned mountain climber standing at the foot of an uncharted peak. Our climber, let's call him John, has scaled many mountains in his lifetime. But this one, this looming uncharted peak, is unlike any he's faced before. He's leading a team, and they all look to him for guidance, for assurance. The path ahead is unclear, shrouded in mist and mystery. But John, he doesn't panic. He doesn't falter. He's been in similar situations before, and he knows the value of keeping a steady mind and heart. John understands that the journey up the mountain is not a straight line. It's a winding path, full of unexpected twists and turns. He knows that the weather can change in an instant, that the terrain can shift under his feet. But he's not deterred. He's prepared for the unpredictable. He's ready to adapt, to change course if need be. As they begin their ascent, John sets a steady pace. He knows the importance of maintaining momentum, but also the dangers of rushing ahead without caution. He's careful to monitor his team, to ensure they're coping, to offer encouragement when it's needed. He's clear in his communication, letting them know of potential hazards and what they can do to avoid them. Halfway up the mountain, they encounter an obstacle. A rock slide has blocked their path. John assesses the situation. He could try to clear the path, but that would take time and energy, and there's no guarantee of success. Or he could find another way around. He chooses the latter. He leads his team over a narrow ledge, a detour that's risky, but necessary. His decision pays off. They make it past the obstacle and continue their ascent. As they near the summit, a storm rolls in. It's fierce and unforgiving. But John, he doesn't give up. He rallies his team, reminding them of the peak that awaits them, of the triumph of reaching the top. He assures them that they can weather the storm, that they can make it to the summit. And with that, they push on, battling the elements, inching closer to their goal. And when they finally reach the top, they're greeted with a sight that takes their breath away. A vista of rolling clouds, of peaks bathed in the golden light of the setting sun. It's a moment of triumph, of accomplishment. It's a testament to their resilience, to their ability to adapt and overcome. In the face of uncertainty, the climber did not falter. He led with confidence, integrity, and resilience. And just like John, we too can lead through ambiguity, weather the storms of uncertainty, and reach the peaks of our own mountains. Our mountain climber's journey wasn't just about conquering the peak. It was about the courage to embrace the unknown, to step into the fog of uncertainty, with unwavering faith in his abilities. This is the story of a leader, not unlike many of you, who finds himself in the face of ambiguity, at the foot of a mountain that is as daunting as it is unknown. In our story, the The climber's confidence was not a product of arrogance or naivety. It was born out of a deep understanding of his own capabilities, of his strengths and weaknesses. It was a confidence rooted in self-awareness. As leaders, we too must possess this kind of confidence. The confidence to make decisions, even when the path is unclear. The confidence to trust in our abilities, even when others doubt us. The confidence to lead, even when we're unsure of where we're going. But confidence alone isn't enough. Our climber also demonstrated a strong sense of integrity. He was true to himself and to his team, always staying committed to his values even when faced with setbacks. As leaders, our integrity is our compass in the wilderness of uncertainty. It guides our actions, our decisions, and our interactions with others. It keeps us grounded, reminding us of who we are and what we stand for. And let's not forget about resilience, the climber's ability to weather the storm, to keep going despite the challenges and obstacles. Resilience is what gave our climber the strength to push through, to keep climbing, even when the peak seemed out of reach. As leaders, we too must cultivate resilience. We must learn to pivot and adapt, to persevere and endure in the face of change and uncertainty. Our mountain climber's journey is a testament to the power of leadership in navigating the unknown. It's a story of confidence, integrity, and resilience. It's a story of leading not just with the mind, but with the heart. Leading through ambiguity, then, is about embracing the unknown, not fearing it. But mountain peaks and uncharted paths are not the only places where leaders face ambiguity. Let's take a moment to delve into the annals of history and bring to the fore a few illustrious figures who have confronted ambiguity head-on and emerged victorious. These leaders were not only able to navigate through uncertainty, but also used it as a catalyst for change and innovation. First up, we have the remarkable story of Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple. When Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, the company was on the brink of bankruptcy. The future was uncertain, and the path to success was anything but clear. But did Jobs falter? No. He embraced the ambiguity, reimagined the company's products, and led Apple to become one of the most valuable companies in the world. His ability to see potential where others saw failure is a testament to his leadership through ambiguity. Next, let's consider Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. During his tenure, the country was mired in the throes of a brutal civil war. The outcome was uncertain, and the nation's future hung in the balance. Yet, Lincoln led with unwavering conviction, navigating the ambiguity with grace and determination. His Emancipation Proclamation and the eventual abolition of slavery were remarkable feats born out of uncertain times. Fast forward to the 21st century, and we find ourselves amid the global pandemic. Here, we saw numerous leaders, like New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, rise to the occasion. Despite the unprecedented nature of the crisis, Ardern led her nation with empathy, clarity, and decisiveness, effectively managing the pandemic and minimizing its impact on her country. What do these leaders have in common? They all faced ambiguity, yet they didn't let it paralyze them. Instead, they embraced it, used it to fuel their creativity and innovation, and most importantly, they remained resilient and adaptable. Jobs saw a chance for innovation in the face of potential failure. Lincoln saw the opportunity for change amid national turmoil. Ardern saw the need for swift and decisive action in the face of a global crisis. They each navigated uncertainty in their own way, but their ability to lead through ambiguity was a common thread that wove their stories together. These leaders also show us that leading through ambiguity is not just about making the best out of a bad situation. It's about seeing the opportunities that lie hidden within the fog of uncertainty. It's about being brave enough to take the path less traveled, flexible enough to adapt when circumstances change, and resilient enough to keep moving forward, no matter what. So as we navigate the uncharted waters of our own lives, let's remember these leaders and their stories. They remind us that ambiguity is not something to be feared but embraced. They remind us that uncertainty can be a catalyst for creativity, innovation, and change. These leaders show us that leading through ambiguity is not just possible, but can lead to extraordinary results. So how can you, as a leader, navigate ambiguity with grace and confidence? Let's delve into some practical strategies that can help leaders flourish in uncertain times. These strategies revolve around three main pillars: fostering a flexible mindset, encouraging open communication, and embracing continuous learning. Firstly, fostering a flexible mindset. In a world that's ever-changing, Rigidity can be a leader's downfall. It's not about having all the answers, but rather about being open to multiple possibilities and being adaptable. This means being willing to let go of preconceived notions, to challenge the status quo, and to pivot when circumstances demand. A flexible mindset allows you to see ambiguity not as a barrier, but as a launching pad for innovation and growth. Next, encouraging open communication. In uncertain times, it's easy for miscommunication and misinformation to run rampant. As a leader, it's vital to create a culture where open, honest dialogue is not just welcomed, but actively encouraged. This means being transparent about what you do and don't know, asking for input and feedback, and ensuring everyone feels heard. Open communication fosters trust, promotes collaboration, and can turn ambiguity into a shared journey of discovery. Lastly, embracing continuous learning. In an ambiguous world, the only certainty is that what worked yesterday may not work today. As a leader, it's important to maintain a learner's mindset. This means being curious, asking questions, and seeking out new knowledge and skills. It's about recognizing that every challenge, every twist and turn is an opportunity to learn and grow. Continuous learning keeps you nimble, informed, and ready to navigate the shifting sands of ambiguity. But these strategies are not one-size-fits-all solutions. They need to be tailored to your unique context, your team, and your leadership style. Experiment with them, iterate on them, make them your own, and remember, leading through ambiguity is not a solo endeavor. It's about empowering your team, fostering a culture of resilience, and collectively navigating the uncertain terrain. It's about creating a space where ambiguity is not feared, but embraced as a catalyst for change and innovation. So, as you step into the ambiguous unknown, remember these strategies. Foster a flexible mindset, encourage open communication, and embrace continuous learning. These are your compass points, your guiding lights in the fog of uncertainty. Remember, the leader's role is not to eliminate ambiguity, but to navigate it with confidence, integrity, and resilience. Leading through ambiguity is not a trait, it's a skill that, like any other, can be nurtured, developed, and honed over time. It's a skill that can be the difference between success and failure, between stagnation and growth. As we journeyed through this exploration, we embraced the unknown, understanding that ambiguity is not a barrier, but a catalyst for innovation and creativity. We delved into the parable of the mountain climber, appreciating that the path to the peak is not always clear, and it's the ability to adapt, to pause and reassess that truly sets leaders apart. We unpacked this parable, extracting its core messages. The mountain is not just a physical terrain, it symbolizes the ever-changing landscape of our world. The climber is not just an adventurer, they are a leader navigating through the fog of uncertainty. We also looked at real-world examples, acknowledging that leading through ambiguity is not just theoretical. It's a reality faced by leaders across various sectors, from business to politics, science to education. It's a reality that has been managed successfully by those who understand that uncertainty is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of potential. We discussed practical strategies, from fostering a culture of resilience and adaptability to promoting open communication and continuous learning. These strategies are not just tools to navigate ambiguity, they are building blocks for creating agile and robust teams, capable of thriving in a rapidly changing world. Leading through ambiguity is not about having all the answers. It's about asking the right questions, fostering a culture of exploration, and empowering others to do the same. It's about creating an environment where uncertainty is not feared, but embraced as an opportunity for growth and innovation. So let's remember, as we navigate the uncertainties that come our way, that leading through ambiguity is a skill. And like any other skill, it can be developed, it can be honed, it can be mastered. As we embrace uncertainty, we not only become better leaders, but also empower those around us to do the same. So let's continue to lead, to learn, and to grow together.